Alright, good morning. Some people asked me to show you how to do something. This is my office now that I am retired from the classroom. So my husband Joe built this table 20 years ago probably, and it was in our living room, but now we have a new living room situation going on. So this is what my table, or his table, looks like now with all my books on it. This used to be Haley's room, her gold board, live in love day type compartments. I have no clue what that means. Imagine the possibilities. Her big mirror, that's Grammy's makeup table, which is now my tea table. It also houses a bunch of books that I have, some I've read, some I will read. I took everything off her shelf and made this my shelf now. There's the chicken, my 5th grade cup, 5th grade rocks, my speaker, my personal computer, a notebook that I'm going to be using soon, my math notebook. Here's her little area that she has left. That's about it. Oh, and her bed is my next project because, as you can see, it has become the pile zone. She still has all her pictures up there. So that is her safety zone. I will not touch that area. That is hers. All right. Oh, and there's my printer, which I learned how to use with the internet. Our other one downstairs didn't work, so I have this one from school. So here's the school printer, so you can see. And then again, my desk looks almost just like the way it did in the classroom. Now, as far as using your dock cam's right here. What I want to use is there. The lamp is there. The kids said that some of the beginnings of it were a little dark, so I'll be sure to use a lamp next time. With the dock cam came this wire. It's a lighter colored wire. It came with your dock cam. If you don't know what it looks like, just Google your dock cam name. Mine is a Lumens. They called it Ladybug. And then on the back side it says the number of which camera it is. Mine is discontinued, of course, but as you can see, it's a DC, maybe you can see DC 192. So when you look for it online, it's a DC 193. So my camera goes a little wild. I am not a professional photographer. Oh, tea is boiling. So I'm gonna turn that off. All right, so back to the wire. This wire goes into this little square, and it's not hard, it's like Legos. Find the one or circle square. Find that end. It goes into this little white area right here. So I plug that in. That goes there. The other end is a USB port, and it goes into your computer right there. Push that in. I'm doing this all by myself. So if the camera flickers here or there, that's what it is. Turn my dock cam on. Now I'm going to be using Zoom to do the video recording, because if you use Google Classroom, what happens is it mirrors it. So everything on your Google Classroom comes out backwards. So I go into Zoom. I'm in Zoom Meet. All right. I want to host a meeting. So I click host a meeting. I think I have to go down with video on. So I click on that. Open Zoom US. If you see the digital, it's connecting. It says join a meeting. Computer audio. Now you can see already my screen is being printed. Do you see the screen in the background? You can see my hand move. All right. So I just have to click this off. All right. I don't want to test any speakers. I'm using the ones on my computer. Oh yes, my class, I got this from Scholastic. They're offering a free book pick. I don't have to, I'm videotaping this right here, but also I'm holding it right here. So you can see here, free book pick. I'm going to take photos of this and send it to the kids. They can get a free book and it's a $3 coupon. Any book under $3. So that's pretty good. You might want to call Scholastic and see if they'll send you one. Hey, it'll increase their business now that the kids can order and have it shipped to their house. That's a good thing. More points for you. So anyway, so here it is. Now, as I'm doing this meeting, it says click to invite participants. I'm not going to invite anyone. It says stop video. That's when you stop. Join audio. share screen. I'm not doing this with anybody because I'm just going to hit this record button. Down in the bottom, it says record. So I'm going to click on record, continue without audio, join audio. I want to join the audio, join with the computer audio. That was that screen at the beginning. You are using the computer audio now, and it is recording. I can see from this little button. Let me see if the glare can disappear from my window, but up here it says recording. If you ever want to stop, there's a pause button there and you can stop. So you can also use your computer. It gets a little like that, but it clears up. So I just zoomed in. Oh, and my computer or camera also has you click on it and it magnifies it even better. So now this is magnified. I can move my dock cam where I want to go, and I think there's a way that I can click on it too. I had these lines, but they disappeared yesterday. Let me see if I can pause and then start again. Now, let me hit the zoom. Of course, there's computer glitch. It did this yesterday, but it went away. Let's see. Oh, yes. Yep, just refocused again. So that's what happens when you have a computer glitch. Now, as you're going, I'm recording on my phone, recording on my computer, which is kind of funky. So say I do a problem, all right? Find the products. We've done this. This is all review. This is the end of the math chapter, the unit 5. This is session 4, module 3. Everything from this time, I've taught this already. And so this is just review for them. And then they'll get the test when we actually start school on the 20th. So I go through it, blah, blah, blah. What I like doing is, let's see. All right, what do I do first? Liam, what do I do first? And Liam says, you can't oh, yes, thanks, Liam. He said, you can't cross cancel because there are no multiples in there, no factors. You can't say 3 goes into 4, it doesn't. You can't, 1 and 7, whenever you see a 1, you just leave it alone. Leave it alone. Now, there might be a glare or something on your computer. It depends on the time of day you're doing it. There, I just turned my light on, and you give it a second. Now my lamp is on, all right? And you have different functions. I can turn a lamp on up here. I can turn this lamp on, and I can turn it to make it dim. So I have 3 different levels of lighting. All right, so now I would say, oh, there's no cross canceling. So you simply, 4 times 1 is 4. 7 times 3 is 21. 4 does not go into 21. It is in lowest terms, and I have them circle it. All right, now I want it to be even bigger, because the bigger the better the grade. If you're in my class, you know that saying. All I have to say is the bigger the better, and they say the better the grade. Oh, and I'm going to call on someone. I have my cup here. And call on Jonathan G. Jonathan G, do you see anything that you can do? Can you cross cancel? Oh, you're right. The 5 goes into 5. 5 goes into 5 one time. That 5 goes into 5 one time. What you do to one side, you do to the other, and it's balanced. Oh, Jonathan, you say we can just multiply. Oh, look at it one more time, Jonathan. Is there any more cross canceling you can do, Jonathan? Oh, you're right. 3 goes into 3 once. 3 goes into 6 twice. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 1 is 2. There's our answer, 1/2. Oh, and of course, somebody said, well, what if you know that in your head? Do you still have to figure it out? Yes, you still have to show all your work at all times because people don't know what's in your head. And sometimes you can make a silly mistake and write a number down. I have seen so many times where people will put the 2 there, but yet they'll put the 3 here still. All right, it's just a silly mistake. So when you go through it and you check it, you can say, oh, I didn't change the 3 to a 1 because 3 goes into 3 one time. So always write out your work, show your work. Now I slide it over and I do the next one. Oh, yes, you're so fast, Ashton. 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 3 once, 4 goes into 4 once, 4 goes into 4 once. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. My answer is 1. Again. Oh, yes, I know that you can do that in your head. You can see it, but I still need you to show your work. It's better than writing a paragraph about it. So just show me your work and show me your math thinking. All right, last one. I get to do this one because they're fun. 7 goes into 7 once, 7 goes into 7 once, 3 and 5, totally fine. 3 times 1 is 3. 1 times 5 is 5. My answer is 3/5. And I am done with those 4 problems, which is really great. Now, this is the end of this session, and then what I would do is say, rewind it if you have to. I put that in the directions. They can go back and look at this. I go to the top and I hit recording. I can do it at the bottom too. So I stopped the recording. The record file will be converted to an MP3. It says that right at the top. Oh, it did, but it's being converted. So what I need to do now is I am going to end the meeting for all. And here it's converting right there. Converting meeting recording. If you mess up and you want to do something again, stop converting. And then it just doesn't convert it. So it's pretty easy if you mess up. If you're like, I want to do that again, it's not perfect, you can do it again. All right. So it is being converted. Doesn't take too long. These are really not that long, and it's nice for the kids because they can click on it and it's in their Google Classroom, so they can even go back to it. So I'm saving it. Oh, I usually save it to the page number. Let me see if I can change what it is saved to. Let me see. Update available, new version. You have I might as well update it. See what it does. So I've updated my Zoom for the latest version. My webinar features. They're adding so much. And for Zoom, I did do, because I did it before I found out, but I did do the upgrade for $14.99, so I already have it. So don't want to join another meeting. All right. Now